We got a few artists that are pretty well known like that this year, and then another guy named Pooch, P-O-O-C-H.
All right.
He does similar kind of like a little bit cartoony but fully painted.
Okay. And is he also local? Or?
He is. Scott and Pooch both live on the other side of the state. They're both in Florida, and they're very well known in the lowbrow world.
Okay.
Another guy that's coming back this year that's really well known is Derek Hess. He's really well known for his rock poster art.
Okay.
Especially that he did in the 90s. He did art, poster art for every band you could ever think of, like Pearl Jam, Pantera, and like all of the really big, rock bands. But now he's actually doing more fine art shows, so it ties into what we're doing. Like he's got artwork in the Louvre, so I mean he's pretty well established.
And speaking of album art, I know you recently did the cover for the Love and War album. Is that something you do all the time? And how did you choose your subject matter, and how did you come up with that album?
Oh yeah, the Love and War album. We actually had one of the first Love and War shows here last year. One of the first, shows that they did ever.
Okay.
So I've been good friends with them all along, and I, have done tattoo work on them. So we had a pretty good relationship as far as that goes, and they knew that I did a lot of graphic design work and all that stuff. And I'm always doing graphic design work. I'm just really selective now because I don't have that much time.
Okay.
I used to do a lot more, like web design, print, graphics, but because we're so busy now, I'm very selective. Yeah, I'm doing artwork right now for After the Fact, also for a t-shirt for them.
Okay, and when is that going to be?
Pretty soon. I'm just finishing it up right now. It takes me usually like a month or a month and a half to 2 months to actually get work done because of the amount of people waiting on me.
Okay. I know that you are part of Art Walk also. You were one of the original people that got that started. Was that a pet project for you? How did you come up with that? Who did you come up with it with? How did that develop?
It was right before we were getting ready to open. The word had gotten out that we were going to open. And at the same time, there were a few other galleries that were opening. So it was kind of just a synchronistic kind of thing.
Timing is everything.
Yeah, it was all timing. And so we started doing, I met with all the other gallery people first and volunteered to like do the graphic design part of it and do the logo and all that stuff.
Okay.
So that's how I became heavily involved in it, is by doing all of the graphics and that. And then over time, it just turned into me being a co-chair.
Okay.
There was another gallery on the outside of town called Casa del Arte that closed.
Okay.
Greg Knezovich, he was pretty helpful in orchestrating it. Claudia Good at Arts for Act was from the beginning. David Acevedo from Das Gallery. Jamie from Happenings Magazine, who's also the co-chair now. There's basically like a core committee of us that have been around since the beginning.
All right. And how do you feel Art Walk helps you as a gallery? Do you feel that it's growing? Do you see changes?
Yeah, no. I mean, downtown Art Walk has had like probably the biggest effect as far as bringing downtown back to life, because it had just finished that heavy construction phase of them redoing the roads, and it needed something to kind of rebrand downtown and remarket it to people. And that's what Art Walk did, and it's been a huge success, and it continues to grow. We get some grant money from the tourism department to advertise it, and that helps. But it's definitely the collective marketing effort, I think, is way more effective than just trying to market a singular entity. Like we're definitely, we market ourselves well, but I think that without the Art Walk collective marketing effort, downtown wouldn't be nearly as important as it is now.